trouble is here, and its number is great. The assault had gone well, all according to plan, yet perhaps Consumption Inc. had a plan of their own. And now, tired and battle-worn, the members of the Grove must ready themselves for a fight like no other. Kia ora, Legionnaires, Rycon here, and welcome back to RimWorld, Mages versus the Megacorp, where there are many members of the Megacorp here, 42 of them in actual fact. So, we're going to have to get ready to face all of that. So, first thing we are going to do is get our dragons here, as many of them as we can, to make their way over to this location here. It's not really the best place for us to be able to fight people, but we don't have a lot of choices right now. Not really. So let's get everyone together, and I want to make sure that we're getting everyone. So that means Zaroka, we want you heading there as well. And Lisa, let's get you to head that way too. It's going to take her a little bit to get there. And we'll see just how bad the situation is. Pretty is the answer. Pretty bad. There are some scythers that are among them. Now, I think they're probably going for Lisa right now, so we are going to have to maybe try and hold them off with some spirit wolves before we're actually able to get into position. That looks like that is going to be the case. That's okay. So let's go spawn some of them down there. That should give her enough time to get away, to get back towards where the others are. We are going to need melee frontliners to be able to hold the line as best as possible. We're probably going to have our dragons on the outside where we can. Having a look at the mana available to us, Gibbs still has a lot, so we are going to need to try and make use of that here. We can't claim this door to keep it open, but we can just stand in it for the time being. Tackleline, we're going to have you off towards the side there. Honestly, we're pretty much going to have everyone in that space there, I think. All right, let's check in and see how we're going. The Spirit Wolves have definitely made a good distraction, but not good enough, unfortunately. So it looks like they're pretty much all going to be coming from this way. So we're going to try and get some of our folks to start to make their way on over towards there now. Zaroka, we're going to have you heading in there as well. And we're just going to have some of the others just ready to start to try and cause a little bit of havoc. You know what? I think we can probably just use this wall here. They can take a lot more damage than what we might imagine. We're going to do a lightning cloud right down in this area here. I think they're probably going to try and take refuge among the rocks. Okay, yeah, we've got one other down there at the moment. Tack, let's get you on that corner there. Lisa, we're probably going to have her moving back in just a moment as well. Let's see how we fare. Viper still hasn't gotten to that corner yet, which is really, really frustrating. I think maybe that might have been cancelled. What we need is a briar patch there ASAP. And Gibbs, we are going to need that lightning storm to kick up here, because that is going to disable many of the scythers. We also need to get Zaroka in where Lisa is right now. So as soon as possible, we need to get that swap happening. And it looks like Zaroka is probably going to lose control of the door there. That's okay. Let's get that shield up and active. It looks like Lightning Storm might have just got off, which is great. We're going to start to throw some Dragon Fire out towards the enemy now. They are well equipped from what we can see, but so are we. Chain Lightning should theoretically be able to absolutely rip through them here. That's the hope. We've got that, Briar Patch in position now. Fantastic. Very good. We're going to get Lisa standing behind Zaroka so that she can continue to fire out here. It looks like Jewel is going to try and take a flank here, so we're going to send Dart around. Actually, you know what? That's going to be Danny. Danny, we're going to send you after Jewel and this Scyther here. Stomp, we're going to have to do the same thing. Honestly, let's get all of them working on that here if we can. How are we looking down below? About as good as we can be. Parsnip has made her way over towards us. She's just a kid. She shouldn't be fighting with them. I guess she is a hussar, so that's probably why. Jeez, that's absolutely wild, the amount of damage that she's able to output there. Now, Zaroka would be great to drop on Nora here. I think we're probably just going to have to pop around the corner in a moment. We can also potentially try and get some Spirit Wolves to come and attack them from behind. That will split their attention. I think that's probably what we're going to need to do. Villainaria and Dardanak, we're going to get you focusing on Parsnip here because we don't want that rifle to be used against us. Over here, things could be going... No. Okay, I was going to say things could be going worse. They're I mean, they could be, but they're actually going okay. Parsnip is just like chasing down. Okay, you're trying to get a flank. Maybe they've identified these three as the most dangerous, and that's why they're trying to get to them. Zeroka, we're going to have you charge down Jewel. Gibbs and Lisa, we're going to have you just take cover for a moment. Zeroka, great work, wonderful, doing what he does best. They are starting to push through now, but we've got dragons down here, so let's do something with that. We really need to be in proper cover, so we're going to send Viper back here. Takaline is not in a great position, but look at that. He's got Chain Lightning up and active again, so we're going to get ready to chuck that out as soon as we can. Don't go down, Tak. Don't go down. There we go. That's nice. They're satisfied with the damage that they have done, and they are attempting to leave. They are giving up. They are trying to flee. We are not going to let them as much as we can here. So let's see if we can continue to chase them down here. Honestly, I think what we're probably going to do is just set everyone in search and destroy to chase down and stop as many of them as possible. The Dragonfire Spit will definitely help. Zeroka, we're probably going to send up and in that direction with a Valiant Charge. He needs to be able to see the location though, that's the issue. So let's send him up this way a little bit. Looks like Nora might be able to get away here. So we're going to go for a Valiant Charge up in that position. Apparently not. It decided to turn him away. All right, we'll go for Armstrong if we can. That ain't going to happen. But we have been able to get a few of them here. Danny and Stomp taking down another. That was a great little fireball or whatever it was. It must have been a fireball or a fire. It was a fire bolt from Stomp. Nice, and it looks like we're getting some more bugs up here as well. Thank you, Lisa. Much appreciated. Simmons is trying to run away. Zeroka is chasing him down. Okay, so there's a few left, but they are running, and they barely stood a chance. We're injured, we're tired, yet we have still done wonders here. And oh, it does actually look like they still have some defenses up. Dart and Gibbs are currently working on this one at the moment. A nice lightning bolt over towards that might do what we need it to do. So let's just move around the corner here for a moment and see if we can get that strike off. We can, kind of. They took down that anyway, so that works just fine. Okay, they're going for this autocannon turret all the way over here now. I don't know how... I don't feel good about that. I don't feel like this is a good angle for them to be doing that on. In saying that, Dart can attack from all the way over here, so what we need Gibbs to do right now is to just chill. Let's get you moving, Gibbs. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Completely outranged. Awesome stuff. Oh, it's Dart and Lisa that are there. Just slowly chipping this thing away. The base is destroyed. We are victorious. Well and truly. Yeah. Good job. Good bloody job. Do we have any survivors? Did that, young Huskal make it? I don't think they did. No. Oh boy. Poor Simmons has crawled in here on fire. And hey, we've unlocked some catacombs. So we can build some fun things back at home. Blood candles, all the rest. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Carlota has been busy. She's doing her thing. That's fine. We are doing ours. Okay, so there is no real point in us waiting here for long. An interesting thing about this place, it's not very polluted. As far as we can see, I don't see a huge amount of pollution on the map here, and actually turning on the pollution mode, no, it's completely free of pollution. Wow, maybe they do have technology to prevent that pollution, but it's just expensive, so they only do it in the areas that really matter to them, which is anywhere that is actually theirs. So we've taken down their position here on the Gabella Peninsula. That just leaves one more location that we know of. Up here, nestled in the mountains, the terrestrial manufacturing plant. Now this looks like a smaller settlement, and it probably is. There is one really, truly large settlement here on this planet, but supposedly that belongs to the Great Houses, or so we think. Yet it has been a long while since we've heard from the dwarves, specifically from there. Just checking the rest of the map here, we aren't seeing any other Consumption Inc. locations. In terms of the lore, we did have that vessel blasting off not too far away from our base. We know that some of their higher-ups no doubt have already left the planet behind, deeming it a loss. But that is a victory for us, as long as they don't blast the planet from orbit. But yes, the terrestrial manufacturing plant, that is our next point. And as to how we get there, it's going to be a heck of a journey, no matter what. We know that we can't teleport with everyone. What is this route? We can't reform the caravan right now here, so we are probably going to have to clear whatever else is still active here. It looks like there might be something active potentially. What we'll do is we'll just select everyone, we'll put them on search and destroy, and we'll let them do their work. It looks like, okay, something is active here. Oh, it's this autocannon turret down here. It's just come online. Looks like Lisa is going to be able to pop it from that position there. That's great to see. It doesn't really seem like it has an angle on her at the moment. We're doing good damage. Tackline can damage it from there as well. Oh boy, but yet again, Gibbs, let's just get you behind the rock. Thank you. Oh, Gibbs. Yikes. Okay. I want you to stay behind here. I don't want you to attack. So, she's going to attack no matter what, huh? Okay, let's just back off. Let's back off. I don't think it's trying to aim up. I mean, Zarok is going in no matter what. We can't really stop Zarok. We've got to go in now. Yep, over that side. Viper has just gotten shot. Let's back off. There's no reason for us to be this, dumb with it. Zarok can stun it, make it inactive, and not get blown up in the process. Okay, that's good. Oh, we were good for a moment then, but then something else came back online, or it was active. Con is trying to run away, and it does look like we're going to have to take Con out before we can actually move on. Dardanak is kind of close, so we might be able to get into a position where she can chase Con down, or just give him a quick blast. How about that? A Mercy? I'd say so. So, reforming that caravan, let's see what this looks like. 2.3 days. We do have quite a few that we could potentially capture. So we have Handy here, who we are going to continue taking with us. As for the others that are downed, let's just have a look across them and see who we've got. I've gone through all of them. None of them are that special. Many of them will potentially survive. That is okay. We're not looking to wipe them out. We're trying to take the company down after all. And hey, neutroamine, a lot of neutroamine. Well, that can lead to go juice, which can allow us to potentially save a few hussars. Stamponents? No idea what that is, but we'll bring it along regardless. They've got true dragon leather here as well. I see. Lots of different medications. Some mana potions even. Sure, we'll take it. And we'll also take all of these tech prints. Fertility in the light. Strange. Glowing purple eyes, alcohol imperviousness. Sure. 2 spells as well. Power node and regrow limb. And a lot of magicite. Damn. I mean, we're going to take resources with us where we can. We're just going to be sure to kind of like check the total time, make sure that it's not slowing us down too much. And any weaponry that's going to be worth a lot, we'll be taking with us. And there's quite a few charge lances that are here. So this caravan, it's got a lot of value to it. Okay, 3.2 days are where we stand at the moment, but there's a little bit more that we can get in the way of food. And yeah, 2.9 days worth of food. We are actually going to need more food. So we're going to bring all the food with us that we possibly can. Dragons get real hungry, believe it or not. Yep, we're gonna be eating well, I think. Okay, and we are finally off. The longer that we are away from home, the scared I get, because the only person that is actually capable of combat here in any capacity is Steroid. In saying that, Carlota can age people to death, but she can't actually directly do physical harm to them. So that is a bit of an issue. We do have Cinder here as well, but this is the most undefended we have been for a very, very long time. And we still have a lot of valuable goods here. So we really need to hope that we can move things pretty quickly here. Now, Lena does have the ability to summon. I don't know how that would work exactly for summon objects to the caster's location. Okay, so I figured that might be more of like a long range thing, but I think that might just be her grabbing objects, potentially. So having a look at summons objects to the caster's location. I mean, we could try and cast it and just see what that looks like. Okay, there's a range to it. Right, but I think us having it active is okay. It will speed up her movement, I imagine, just being able to summon things on over towards her. We'll see if she actually does end up using that, though. We'll probably be able to figure that out after she finishes building this here. And oh, we got adamantite. Awesome. We must have hit a small little node here. That is good to see. Now, feeding pemmican to Rainford. I imagine she would have summoned it to her if she could have, so maybe it doesn't exactly work like that. Who knows? We do still have our little minions helping out around here, even though Lisa is not here. That's okay. And it looks like, we are going to need to make some storage space for that adamantite. Let's also just get that marble chunk hauled on out of there as well. We may need a new skip, I think. Well, I think we can fit one in out the front there. We've got a lot of space for iron ingots still, and we actually have a large amount of iron ore that's still here that we just haven't really had the time to process, and we haven't really needed to either. Unfortunately, in terms of wildlife here, no dragons are around, and we actually have a large number of immature dryads because people have been away for a while. We haven't been able to tend to the trees as much, so it's only really Carlota and Lena that are doing that. Can Carlota? You can actually tend. Right. Ooh, okay, so we can actually put down this blood grand candelabra, which I think we probably will do. We can try and make that out of marble. Where are we going to have that though? I feel like having that in the laboratory here is probably the best place for that to be, and we could maybe just have it right in the center there. We are lacking tallow, but we should be able to get tallow by rendering fat here. Let's see if that is actually possible for us to do. Make tallow. Okay, so we'll say make tallow forever. If we've got fat, we'll use it. And we'll actually put that just at the top for now. And you know what? I'll actually ask Steroid to see if he can do that. Let's see. We'll say prioritize and cooking simple meals. So that leads me to believe that we don't actually have any fat available at the moment. We've used a lot of that to, oh boy, make pemmican. Now, that fire we're going to have to get to immediately. Carlota is going to have a very hard time extinguishing fires like that. Anything that crops up like that right now, we need to get on it right away because we can't make rain here at the moment. Carlota is going to try and help. That's good. I mean, she is terrified of fire, but she's still got it down. Any of these fires, anywhere within our walls, are a potential danger to us, so we really need to get on top of them as quickly as possible. So, you know, I really appreciate that she does actually make her way back here, because it's still spreading. We can't really see it beneath here. I think that might be the last of it. There we go. But damn, there's so many strikes. That's a bit of a problem. Steroid, we're going to send you out there. Let's go prioritize extinguishing fires over there in general. And it looks like we've got another one here as well. Tomboy, you can't do that, can you? Carlota, we're just going to have to kind of try and split ourselves up here a wee bit and hope for the best. Carlota is getting that under control. Steroid is working on this one. The fires that are outside, we can't really do anything about them. We just have to hope that rain will eventually start to fall. Lena, you're doing a good job. You are kind of keeping that contained. It looks like Carlota successfully got that one done. Steroid is struggling a little bit here, so we'll send Carlota up to help. Lena has but one more tree to put out. We heard some more lightning then, so it means that we probably have more fires. Okay, down here. That's going to burn through the region. Eventually, we will get rain. We are getting rain of a kind. Cargo pods raining down with weapons. A Jade Ancient Warhammer. It's not a bad weapon, and it is worth a fair amount. Breaking that down to get jade from it isn't a terrible idea, but it's more than likely going to cook a little as that starts to spread further. And I didn't notice this, but we have an unusual silver formation here. So there is a golem of sorts hidden away in that. And damn. Okay, we had another strike quite close to home. Lena is on it at the moment. I think Sir might be old enough to assist us with this. No, incapable. That's fine. All right, yeah, they've nearly got this under control. Who would have thought that fire would have been the first threat that we face here while the others are out in the world? Okay. Yeah. Time to pray for rain. And actually, going off of that, we can actually pray for rain if we had the magic circle up and active. We have the adamantite necessary. We just need jade and unrefined magicite. Okay, there's a few things that we need. Well, it's real bad now. It's spread into our fields, and that's going to be very, very difficult for us to stop. We really need everyone to be down here. Carlota is trying to help. We're going to lose that devil strand. Ain't much that we can do about that, but if we can stop it from getting to the rest of this field, that would be great. But I don't think we're gonna. I think that's going to burn all the way on over towards our wood storage. No, that's not going to help. That's not going to help. Yeah, I don't think there is much that we can do about this. I mean, we can try and cut some of the grass that's along here, but I don't think we're going to be able to do that fast enough. We just need to really hope that this isn't going to spread too far throughout our town. Damn, we were so close. Let's really focus on here if we can, and we're going to try as much as possible to just attempt to stop it from spreading to here. Eventually, it will burn out the squares that are closest to it here. Okay. This is it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Start working on this. It's going to burn all the way up towards the magicite. So frustrating. I am very impressed with Carlota here. Well, I say that, and then she flees. Yeah, we are not going to be able to stop that. Although, hey, rain! Yes! The magicite bushes, the parasite bushes actually survive. They are going to be a little bit upset because trees were destroyed in the process here. But I hope it doesn't affect them too much because it really is something that we couldn't do anything about. Disturbed, but not destroyed. Okay, so what I'm going to do is get Lena to start hauling some things down towards this magic circle. The sooner that we get that working, the better. We've managed to get some of the ingots over there. The adamantite, hey, that's there now. We just need that jade, So let's see if we can maybe get that warhammer broken down. So we're going to clear all, and we're just going to select the ancient warhammer for this top one here, and hope that that can get done. Smelting weapon. Ooh, okay. I think Steroid is actually going to go and grab, yep, the ancient warhammer. Good stuff. Go do that thing. Checking in on the world map. They're not exactly halfway there, but they're moving as quick as they can through the Entatisia Reservoir right next to this inlet. Once we get onto the road, things will be a lot faster. We do have some cyberpunks along the way, and apparently we got more fire. But thankfully, the rain is already here. That's not going to disturb our great harbinger forest that is slowly starting to spread. Alright, Steroid is currently taking this thing apart. Let's see how much jade we get back from this here. 50 jade. How much did we need? How much did we need? We needed 60 jade. Damn it, that's so close. Okay, we can still find jade in other places, and there is the small possibility that we may actually have some jade weapons. There's only 50 jade. I don't think we have any jade weapons, unfortunately. Scrolling through everything, I'm not seeing any jade anything. Damn. We can find jade in other places though, and we may need some more homes eventually. I am tempted to mine things out a little bit more, potentially. But we're not going to do that right now. Steroid is kind of splitting his attention between a few things. Food is an important one, and it's one that we're making sure he continues to do. Wait, I have no idea where she found the jade, but Lena's actually making the magic circle. I'll be damned. Okay, I was not anticipating that. So, that's the magic circle. I do believe that we have another thing that we can make in addition to that. Oh, no, that's the really good one. The foci point is like the more basic version of it. At least I'm pretty sure that's the case. Nearly complete, and there we go. We have ourselves a magic circle. So, healing rain. There's a few different things that we can do here. So we need to have silver, we need to have magicite. An entity has escaped. Okay, that's great. We can conjure things as well. Conjuration, skeleton, giant skeleton. The skeleton will defend the colony for 5 days or until destroyed. From a pile of corpses. We need 4 casters to be able to do that. Possessor spirit, conjuration, mystic weapon, thrombo axe, saber, arcane augmentation, applies numerous arcane buffs to colonists. Cool. There is a backlash chance on some of these things. Blight wildlife, predator's rage, arcane inspiration, divine blessing, summon demon challenge. So we can summon these things here for us to be able to fight. But just in general, some of these other things are kind of a little easier for you. Alters the flight path of falling objects to land nearby you. Fun. I think keeping some magicite and some silver in here would be a good idea. So we're probably going to try and put down just some storage there, just so that's easy for us to do. What entity has escaped? Of course, it's the frickin' Revenant. Okay. Okay, so is the containment too low? I guess the chance is just always there. Containment strength is 158 at the moment. This is not good. This is not good. I don't think we can age this thing to death either. It's also potentially going to turn invisible. Yikes. This ain't great. I'll be honest, it's not great. Steroid is a good fighter though. So if we can get Steroid there fast. Oh no, it's already gone invisible. Oh great, okay, this is fine. Oh, it's already making its way out. Now, it could theoretically be anywhere. I'm trying to remember how we see it again. I know that we were able to target it before. Okay, Carlota can hear the grumbling nearby. It is like right here. So we can try and follow it. And I think we're going to have to attempt that. Okay, they both know it's nearby. Why the hell can't I move the freaking camera? Okay, let's just stay close. We're looking for the markings. Okay, still on the move. Okay, it's very difficult to see when it's moving underneath the grass. We can catch it. Okay, so it's heading towards here. It is actually kind of trying to leave. It's a problem. We can hear it shuddering nearby. It is still moving. Yeah, as soon as it gets into the woods, we have to be very on the ball about looking for where its footprints go. That's the last one I can see, so it's got to be around here somewhere. It could also be just trying to leave. Difficult for us to know for certain. Now we could just try and age up this area. We could chuck down Carlota's time thing and see if that makes a difference. Alter Fate. I don't think that can help us here. We'll have that active for the moment. Who knows? That thing ain't gonna pop back into its containment. Oh, I mean, we definitely heard it then. Are you kidding me? It's going after the kids. How did it double back? I can't believe that this is what we're dealing with. That's a problem. This is a big problem. Zebra has been hypnotized, and this thing is just getting away. It's going to head out the main gates again, but we know that we can't body block it. We know that we can't stop it. This is an issue. Yep, Carlota can hear it creaking nearby, which means that it's probably already tried to make it through here. We are just going to have to leave the doors closed. Zebra is in this Revenant hypnosis now. It's not the end of the world, but it is something that we are going to have to deal with. But the question is, are we locking the Revenant in with us? I don't know. Let's get this damn door closed, because we'll find that out, soon enough. I'm certain of it. Let those two go off and do their own thing. There is a chance that it could always just slip back in. Looking at these markings here, I gotta think it just tried to leave. Because, we very quickly heard it down there again. The thing is, fire is meant to reveal it, and I would have imagined that these would count as fire, the wooden lampposts. Maybe not. We might have to have more torches just around the place now for us to be able to see properly. And you know what? If we put some torches down here, then theoretically, the iron spray pylons would be able to see it and start doing some damage to it. Just kind of either side like this and see if that'll help. Checking back in with the crew. They're on the road and they've got about 1.2 days until they reach their destination. Well, yeah, we'll see. I don't know if Carlota could purify the scars on the body, mind, and soul. It's worth trying. If she breaks it, that would be neat. Let's head in here and see. If any of them hear it while moving around here, it means that the thing is still on the inside of our walls. Okay, let's see. Purify. We'll attempt it. I hope we're not trying to purify papyrus here. It looks like we are trying to purify zebra. Let's see. Oh, she got some more skill. Revenant hypnosis, it is still there. Unfortunate. But we'll take that opportunity to maybe up something else here. Purify is still it's maxed out at the moment. We'll just go for more efficient healing. Or actually, you know what? Deep healing. I definitely want to make sure that Lena prioritizes these torches, so make sure that they get made. Oh, an ancient troll wanders in? Huh. It's a whole pack of them. Well, that's a strange looking pack. It's just the one. I'm not planning on going outside too much, so we shouldn't have to worry about that. Maybe it finds the Revenant. Lena is nearly done there. As soon as she is, we're going to need her to start trying to harvest some of the food that we got here. The berries, the rice, as we are a little bit low on food. We don't have any hunters with us right now, and I suppose we could send Steroid out to try and hunt, but I feel like we'd be far safer just trying to rely on the food that we can grow. Oh boy, and we got an eclipse. It's never a good sign. Let's hope everything goes well. Oh, and we have a new quest. Colossal Thrumbo, to learn more about Wisdom Speaker. We're going to say yes. Okay, so that's where the Thrumbos are. How long do we have? About 1.6 days. Okay. We're still quite a ways away. Maybe should have waited to accept that one. At the same time, Lena could send Carlota out to maybe try, or Steroid. Could Steroid fight off a Thrumbo by himself? Maybe. He's pretty tanky. The possibility is certainly there. It may actually be our only option. Does leave us that little bit more undefended, but... Oh, and we've got a growth moment for Sir. Let's have a look. So, he's now old enough to be able to do all of these things here, which is great, and we can choose 2 skills for him to increase. I would think, I'm going to go cooking and construction just because they are so useful. And as for what trait we want to go for here, I feel like Careful Shooter is probably going to be the best. These aren't great, so Careful Shooter will have to be it for now. So we will let Sir help out with construction. It can be only done from the age of 10 and up. That's all right. You can assist us with cooking. Ideally, it would be with just butchering and stuff like that. You know what? We're gonna leave that off for now. We're gonna set up some bills when everyone is back for him to be able to assist us with the butchery side of things, because that will improve cooking over time. We just have to make it so that... Oh, is it cold? Yeah, everything's dying. Why? It's 22 degrees out right now. There's no reason for the plants to be dying off. There is an eclipse, but yeah, there's no reason for that to be changing, and I don't know why that's happening. Okay, it's fine. weird eclipse things, huh? Tomboy here, just doing some nature running outside of the walls. We could forbid access. That would definitely be the safer thing to do. I just don't know why you want to go out here. You've got this entire big forest in here that's really nice and safe. Well, we don't know she's out there right now. We'll let her do her thing. Oh, I just realized it's Steroid that is summoning the minions. Ah, that makes a lot of sense. And while I'll be damned, they have arrived. And yet again, it is a blasted landscape, heavily polluted, and clearly not a full manufacturing plant. No, Consumption Inc. must have that location elsewhere. We'll take the fight to the enemy, and in the next, we may even experience our final fight. But, Legionnaires, that shall not be here, not among the ruins of the old world. No, we will find them, and we will end this once and for all. And so, I ask you all, if you have enjoyed today's episode, please consider leaving a comment or a like to let me know if you enjoyed the show. As for now, I have been Rycon. You have all been awesome. And until next time, stay tuned.